With the odd array list class, we created a very specific condition. An item is added depending on whether it's odd or not. We can broaden this class by making it condition array list, where items are added based on a given condition. Let's rename this class to condition array list. We will left click on the class and click on refactor, and here we can rename it like this. So this is a IntelliJ feature. So I have updated the class name, so it will be updated here also accordingly. So this is an IntelliJ feature. Now since the item will be added based on a condition, we will need to include that condition in the constructor. This condition will be predicate, something that takes in value and return true or false. So I will update that here. So I'm going to import this predicate class, and it is asking me to update the file like class name. So I have updated that class name to condition array list. The predicate could be whether or not the number is positive, whether it's divisible by 3, or whatever we want. It's defined on creation, and that's what we filter our list on. So I will update the filter here. Now I need to add the condition. Now since we will want to access this predicate in a variety of instance methods, we should make this predicate an instance variable, and then we can set it up in our constructor. So I have created a condition here. We will call this condition. Then in the constructor we will set this dot condition equals to predicate. If we scroll down, the isOdd function no longer makes sense. In fact, we could change this to isEligible so that we can see if the item is eligible before adding it. Then we will use predicate in our implement. Condition dot test element. If the predicate returns true, then the implementation will use our predicate. If the condition returns true, then the item must be eligible. The isEligible methods now needs to be non-static because it's using an instance variable. So I will remove the static keyword from here. So now the error is gone. This will also require a few other changes in the class file, so that the isEligible method is used in this keyword context. So I will update it here as well. Instead of isOdd, we can use isEligible. So I need to update this method everywhere I was using this. Instead of condition list array, I will use this. Let's try it out in our main class. In the main method, the condition array list is much more reusable. So I will uncomment this code that I have written. We have an odd listee and an even listee with the appropriate condition. We also have a regular array list. With each condition array list, we provide a condition. Since we don't provide a series of number, both lists start off as empty. Now, sometimes we might want to access a specific form of a given instance if it has a unique behavior. In our add random number function, we use the size of the list in order to determine if a number has been added. What if this method is overridden and doesn't act as expected? To ensure an item is eligible before adding it, we should use the predicate in our condition array list. However, our input has the form of an array list. If a given instance is a condition array list, we can access its unique functionality with the instanceof operator. We will write if the input is an instance of the condition array list, then we will cast it to condition array list and use its unique functionality. With this form, we can see if the int n is eligible. If not, we will continue to loop until it finally is. Then we will add the eligible number to the list. If a given array list is not a condition array list, then the if statement will be skipped and the item is just added. Let's use this function with each list. So I'm going to add this function, add random number, like odd listy. Here I will add it for even list. Then I will add it for a list. Now let's run this code. Even items are added to the even list, odd to the odd, and any number to the regular array list. With the instance of operator, we can safely cast an object to a more specific form and use more nuanced functionality.